Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to be learning about force and motion, and we're going to establish what force and motion are. And we're going to be working on station number 1, which is going to be the strength of a push by using a pendulum. Our class objective is I can demonstrate and observe how position and motion can be changed by pushing and pulling objects. So let's start by looking at this piece of cardboard. If you notice, this one is holding a position. Now this one is not going to change the position unless I apply a force. A force could be a push or a pull that is going to change the position of the object. When something is moving, we call it motion. Motion is another word for movement. So we're going to be doing some motion with a push or a pull, so the object changes the position where it is. Now, for example, if I want to move this one, as I said, I can push it or I can pull it. But if you notice, it's a little bit hard to make it move. So to do that, we have to apply some of the science that we know. So because of the friction of the surface, this is having a hard time moving back or forth. To make it easier, let's put some wheels. We're back, and now the little piece of cardboard has some wheels. So what the wheels do is that they reduce the friction, and then you have to apply less force. So when I push this car, I'm going to apply a force, and it's going to move a distance. If I push it back, it's going to move a distance again. So the more force I apply, the more distance the object is going to move. Now the object, I can push it or I can pull it. Remember, when you push, it moves away from you. So my hand is in the side and now it's coming farther away from my hand. To do this experiment, we need something very simple. The first thing is a washer or something that is heavy. Then we have a paper clip that is unfolded, so it makes an S shape. And then you tie it to a little string or rope that is about 60 centimeters long. So you put the washer in the paper clip, so it makes a weight. Gravity energy is pulling it down, and it's going to stay in the same position, remember, until I apply a force. This force could be a push or a pull. Remember, a push is when you put it away from you, and a pull is when you make it towards you, you make it closer to you. So I'm going to do both so you see the difference. And this experiment is about applying more force or less force. So if I pull it towards me a little bit, the pendulum is going to move just a little bit because the gravity force is going to be bringing it back and forth and moving in a slow motion, and just moving a little bit because I applied a little bit of force. If I pull it even farther and higher, gravity force is going to pull with more strength, and it's going to make it more with more strength, and it's going to be back and forth again, but moving in a stronger motion. And the same way, this time I was pushing it, but I can pull it too. It's like when you are in a swing. If you push your friend just a little bit, it's going to move just a little bit. But if you apply more force and you push it or pull it, depends on what you want. If you push it harder, it's going to move harder. It's going to move more because you apply more energy to it. So let's see again. A little bit, if I put a little force, it's going to do a little small swing. But if I apply more force, it's going to move more and more.